She looked me in the eye and said, "Let's take a break." No fight, no warning, no tears. Just those 4 words dropped on me like a live grenade. In that instant, I realized everything I thought we had, every memory, every plan, didn't mean the same to her as it did to me. She wanted a break. But she had no idea I was about to show her what a real break looked like. We'd been together nearly 5 years. I thought we were steady. Not perfect, sure, but real. We laughed, we traveled, we built dreams together. At least I believe we did. That Thursday evening, we were supposed to be packing for our cruise, a trip we'd been looking forward to for months. I was excited. She was distant. Then she dropped a line. "I think we should take a break." Her voice was calm, like she had practiced it in front of a mirror. I stared at her, waiting for her to say she was joking. A break from what? We hadn't been fighting. Things weren't falling apart. But the look in her eyes told me everything. She wasn't confused or uncertain. She was already gone. "Why?" was all I could manage. She gave a shrug and said, "I just need space to figure out what I want." Those words cut deeper than any argument ever could. Space? We had space. What she really wanted was freedom. From me. From us. I didn't beg. I didn't plead. I wasn't going to give her the satisfaction of watching me unravel. I simply nodded, stood up, and said, "Okay, take your space." But inside, a different plan was forming. That cruise wasn't refundable, and I wasn't about to let her enjoy it while I sat at home licking my wounds. If she wanted space, she could sit alone in her apartment. I was still going, and I wasn't going alone. That's where her best friend came in. Now, let me be clear, I didn't scheme this from the start. Her best friend, let's call her Emily, had always been in the background. She was the one who actually remembered my birthday when my girlfriend forgot. The one I could talk to when my girlfriend tuned out. We weren't close, but there was always a spark buried there. When people found out we were on a break, Emily texted me, "I'm sorry she did that to you. You don't deserve it." Maybe it was just compassion. Maybe it was something else. But when I read those words, I saw an opening. I wrote back, "Thanks. Funny thing, I've got a cruise ticket with her name on it. Want to come instead?" I expected her to laugh. Instead, after a long pause, she replied, "When do we leave?" The day of the cruise, my ex texted me, "Are you still going?" Like she thought I'd cancel. I sent her a photo of me and Emily on the deck. Drinks in hand, ocean stretching wide behind us. No caption, no explanation. The typing dots appeared, then disappeared, appeared again, then gone. She never sent a word. That silence was sweeter than any revenge speech I could have given. On the ship, Emily and I were cautious at first. We both knew the elephant in the room. But as the days passed, something shifted. We laughed. We explored. We danced beneath the stars. She listened in a way my ex never did. She looked at me like I mattered. One night, with the waves whispering against the hull, Emily said softly, "You know, she never deserved you." I should have brushed it off, but instead I admitted, "I don't think I realized how unhappy I was until now." She smiled, and I knew then this trip wasn't about revenge anymore. It was about rediscovering myself, realizing I had been settling for less than I deserved. Back home, my ex finally broke her silence. She showed up at my door, eyes red, voice trembling. "You took her? My best friend? How could you?" I looked her in the eye and said, "You wanted a break. I just took one." She froze, mouth open. No words came out. She had expected me to wait, to sit quietly until she figured herself out. What she didn't expect was that I'd move on faster than she did, and with the one person she thought was untouchable. Now, don't get me wrong. Emily and I didn't run away together. We didn't make promises of forever. But what happened on that cruise changed me. It reminded me I wasn't invisible, that I was worth attention, respect, and love. And my ex? She was left with the mess she made. Emily cut her off. Her pride collapsed. The woman who thought she could press pause on me and come back when she was ready learned the hard way that I wasn't waiting. She said, "Let's take a break." She thought that meant control. But really, it was permission for me to walk away. And when I did, I didn't just walk. I sailed away with her best friend by my side.